Welcome back. Another Boats in Manager mode. Look at the calendar. We have enough time, tons of time left in the transfer window to make the right decision. So, an offer for Adam Bogdan, aka Canelo Alvarez from Nottingham Forest. 6.5 million, a hell of an offer. It was a great offer. He's worth 3 million. 6.5 isn't bad. But like I said, I don't, honestly, truly don't want to let him go. So I end up rejecting that offer. Look at this guy. Leon Goretzka. Hopefully I'm saying that correctly. Leon Goretzka, we want him. He's a center midfielder. He can play left mid. He can play right mid. We're just going to offer Lee. We just don't use Lee enough. He's a great player, but we want this young CM, 19-year-old Leon Goretzka. So we offered for him, and we just offered Lee. Hopefully they accept that offer. We don't have much money to buy players yet until we start selling ourselves. So I decided to sell Lee. So right here we're going with a 4-4-2 or 4-4-3 formation. It says 4-4-3, but it's really a 4-4-2 formation. I don't know, whatever. So against the team that is really interested in Adam Bogdan, Nottingham Forest. And right here, Stuart Holden, our center midfielder, gets injured with a sprained knee. One of his traits is that he is very injury prone. So it doesn't surprise me that he got injured. And look at how he gets injured. That caused a sprained knee. I don't get it. They just don't make players like they used to. Anyways, man, right here, Nottingham Forest with their first play of danger in the game. Sending in the cross. Bogdan isn't able to stop that one. The header goes in and we go down only in the 13th minute. So this is an away game, a league game. But yeah, man, tons of negotiations. And in this episode, it's going to get really interesting. Just letting you guys know, it's going to get really interesting. More offers are going to come in for Bogdan. More offers are going to come in for Starvin Marvin Sordell. And speaking of Starvin Marvin Sordell, right here he scores the equalizer off of a perfect, excellent, just excellent pass from Alan Pulido, waiting to the absolutely last second to send in the cross, completely taking the goalkeeper out of the equation because he dives at the ball, doesn't make contact with it. The center back isn't able to get back into the play, back into position. Starvin Marvin Sordell scoring his like 13th goal in the season, something like that. He's on a roll lately. 35th minute, Nottingham Forest coming straight at us. I got scared once I wasn't able to make contact with the ball. Thankfully, this guy, yeah, he didn't define it very well. 52nd minute. Bogdan right here is going to get caught in no man's land. Nottingham Forest with a chance. Thankfully they let go of yet another opportunity. 73rd. Let's not let go of an opportunity here. Yeah, we weren't getting very good shots, man. It was just the truth. And the 82nd minute, Nottingham Forest with one of their few chances. And ladies and gentlemen, I think Bogdan just made a mistake. Now, I don't want to seem like I'm being too harsh on the boy, but this just seems like a mistake. I mean, look at how gentle the ball is rolling. He's made spectacular saves, but I guess once in a while, Canelo Alvarez, Bogdan is gonna make mistakes. It just sucks that it had to be against the team who just offered to purchase him for a good amount of money. And I rejected it, and I don't know if he wants to leave or something, but I just thought he could have saved that. Anyways, man, we lose. Painful way to lose. Stuart Holden out for 4 damn weeks with a sprained knee. So that's upsetting, man. Anyways, we just lost that game. It's time to move on. Borussia Dortmund offering 6.5. I counter offer 8.5. He's worth 7. I don't think 8.5 is a big deal to ask for. So right here, we're very interested in this young gun striker, 21-year-old Leandro from Palmeiras, a Brazilian club. So we don't have much money to offer. He's worth 15 million. But how about, what if we just offer Starvin Marvin? What if we just, I mean, Starvin Marvin wants to leave. What if we just offer Starvin Marvin and maybe they'll give us Leandro? I've heard great things from this guy, Leandro. So yet another offer for Bogdan from Stuttgart. I reject the offer once again. I really don't want to let him go. Schalke doesn't accept our offer for Leon Goretzka. So we're gonna, I guess, up the money. We were offering Lee, and we're offering $1 million when before we were offering just the player, just Lee. Franco Arizala, Leon ended up not accepting the offer we made in the last episode, so we upped the price a little bit more, 2 million. Let's see if Leon, I mean, this is a cheap price to pay. This striker, I scored 5 goals. He's a right winger and a striker. 5 goals in a game with him. He's excellent. Franco Arizala right here. Leandro, once again, Palmeiras doesn't want to let him go. They're interested in Starvin Marvin, but they want me to give him 6 million on the side. And that's just not a possibility for us. Until we sell a player, then we can't make that happen. But still, I don't want to give him 6 million and Marvin Sordell. I'd rather just try to renegotiate with Marvin if possible. Anyways, man, we switch back to the trusty 04-12-12 formation that's been always working for us pretty much the entire season. You know, just for this game against Wolverhampton right here in this game, instead of just showing you guys non-stop highlights, I think the most interesting thing that's going to go on in this episode is a negotiation. So I'm just going to show you guys the goals right here. Alan Pulido with a beautiful header off of a cross from, you already know, Starvin Marvin Sordell with a nice cross right before halftime in the 45th minute. Alan Pulido, look at the header, man. Look at the cross. Wait, first look at the cross, and then the header is a thing of beauty. So I'm happy that Alan Pulido is back to scoring ways, man, because the kid deserves it. You know, he's a talented striker. Nice goal for him right there, right before halftime. And in the second half, he'd have another one, man. But like I said, I'm just going to show you guys the goals right here in the 75th minute. Alan Pulido breaking free, getting a little bit fortunate, but look at the finish. The finish is just lovely. He got a little bit lucky. He got a bounce in his direction, and Alan Pulido finishes it right there in the 76th minute. So look at that. He got a little bit lucky that the center back kind of wasn't able to take the ball away, but then he finishes with class. So anyways, man, we're going to win this game. 90 minutes complete. 2-0 with 2 goals from Alan Pulido. Once again, I'm happy that he's back to scoring ways. It was a very, very tight, close-knit game. 8 shots, 7 on target. But we're back to the interesting stuff. So Borussia Dortmund comes back to us and says, Marvin Sordell, 8.5 million. He's worth 7, but it's too much to ask for, and we don't think he's worth that much. Then Real Madrid. Yes, Real Madrid comes offering for Adam Bogdan 4.6, I think it says, $4.6 million. And I have to counter offer it. Like I said, I'm not interested in letting him go, but if Real Madrid, a club with a lot of money, gives me 10 for Bogdan, then I will have no choice but to let him go. I don't want to let him go, but I'll have no choice. Then Nottingham Forest, who first wanted Bogdan, now they want Starvin Marvin Sordell. So I counter offer, which it was also a good offer. It was 6.5 million. I counter offer 9. So Real Madrid comes back at me and says, we don't believe Bogdan is worth that much, so they don't want to pay 10 million. Like I said, I just don't want to let him go. Thankfully, Leon accepts the offer for Franco Arizala. So right here, what we're doing is just negotiating his contract. So Franco Arizala might be joining us, very close to joining us here in Bolton. This guy, Mark Davies, a center attacking mid, 26-year-old, 75 overall. He seems like a great player. I've played with him a couple times. Getafe wants him for $5.5 million. He's worth 3.5. I don't never use the guy. I've used him a few times and I just didn't like his play style. I just didn't play with him. So I decided to let him go. 5.5 in the bank for us. Right here, Valencia offering 6.5. I counter offer 8.5 since no one wants to pay me 9 or 10. Everyone wants Starvin Marvin Sordell. He's on high demand, but no one wants to pay what he's actually worth. And right here, the shocker of the episode, Bogdan says, boss, I think I need a change of scenery. He wants to leave Bolton, and he wants to do it now. He says immediately. This guy literally just re-signed a contract with us for like 3 more years a couple of episodes back. Now he wants to leave. All the offers I've been rejecting for him, I guess they got to his head. He wants to leave Bolton. Looks like we'll be on the market for another goalkeeper. Right here, Valencia comes back at us with 7 million. I thought about it for a while. Maybe finally someone said, I'll pay you what he's worth, but to me, he's worth a little bit more than that. I asked for 8 million. I counter offer. We'll see what Valencia says. But I was just, I mean, 8 million. That's not too much to ask for. Once again, Schalke doesn't want to accept the offer for Leon Goretzka. So we up it to Lee and 4 million. So that's, I think Lee is worth 3 million plus 4 million on the side. And we'll see what happens. Hopefully Schalke accepts it. Franco Arizala finally accepts the wage. So Franco Arizala officially is in the team in Bolton. Welcome to the club, Franco Arizala. So, thankfully, Schalke accepts the offer, 4 million plus Lee, and right here we're negotiating his contract. So Leon Goretzka from Schalke is very, very close to joining us here at Bolton. So Valencia comes back at us and says, Marvin Sordell, we're not willing to pay 8 million, so no more negotiations with them. Marvin is still at Bolton for now. Bogdan wants to leave, so we're on the market for a goalkeeper. Ochoa, Navas, Zayler, those are some of the names you guys have been throwing at me in the comments. Those are the guys on my short list, but there's room for more. Leave your suggestions. Thank you guys for watching. Likes appreciated. Catch you on the next one.